Welcome to Animal Stories for Kids. If you like our stories, please give us a 5-star rating, subscribe to our podcast, and share it with your friends and family. Plus, check out exclusive show-related content and join the community at patreon.com/Animal Stories for Kids. And now, it's time for our story. Once upon a time, there was a bamboo shark named Oliver. Oliver the bamboo shark lived near the coral reefs in the sea, where the water shimmered in shades of blue and green. Oliver wasn't like the bigger, flashier sharks who swam fast and always made a scene. No, Oliver the bamboo shark was small, just about 3 feet long, with a long tail and beautiful brown bands on his body that helped him blend in with the sandy seabed. He had a knack for solving puzzles and mysteries, which often made him the go-to shark in the reef when something strange happened. One evening, Oliver noticed that something was wrong with the coral near his favorite hiding spot. Instead of its usual vibrant colors of pink, orange, and purple shining in the moonlight, parts of the coral looked pale and broken. The coral, a home to countless reef creatures, was in trouble. "I'll get to the bottom of this," Oliver the bamboo shark declared, swishing his tail dramatically. He knew the coral wasn't just beautiful, it was essential, or something you really need. Coral reefs provide shelter and food for many creatures, including Oliver himself. Without it, the reef wouldn't be the same. Oliver the bamboo shark took this mystery as a challenge, and he started his investigation by visiting the sandy patch near the coral. As a bamboo shark, he was excellent at finding out small details. Bamboo sharks, after all, have barbels, little whiskers, like feelers near their mouths, that help them detect hidden things. Using his barbels, Oliver noticed something unusual in the sand. Small, squiggly trails leading away from the coral. He mumbled to himself, inspecting the trails. "These don't look like fish tracks. Maybe they belong to a sea cucumber or a sneaky octopus." Oliver the bamboo shark decided to follow the trails, his belly skimming along the seafloor. Bamboo sharks are nocturnal by nature and love creeping along the bottom, so this was right up his alley. The trails led Oliver to a patch of seagrass where a group of shrimp were nervously chattering. One particularly jittery shrimp was hiding behind a rock. "Excuse me," Oliver the bamboo shark said politely to the shrimp. "I'm looking into the mystery of the damaged coral. Have you seen anything unusual?" The shrimp twitched its antenna nervously.
I saw a shadow. A big one,"
it said.
It was right near the coral last night. It was kind of lumpy and spiny. And it was moving so smoothly on the seafloor."
Oliver tilted his head thoughtfully. "Kind of lumpy and spiny? And moving smoothly on the seafloor? That doesn't sound like a fish. Could it be a crown of thorns starfish?" The shrimp shrugged its tiny claws and said,
"All I know is that it scared me, and so I hid until the shadow was gone."
"Thanks for the tip," Oliver the bamboo shark said, giving the shrimp a reassuring pat with his tail. "I'll keep looking." Oliver continued his search, heading back toward the damaged coral. As he swam, something caught his eye. A piece of the coral was lying on the sand, broken off from the main reef. Oliver the bamboo shark carefully examined it and said to himself, "This piece looks like it was kind of eaten and left here on the seafloor." Oliver the bamboo shark remembered the shrimp's description of the kind of lumpy and spiny shadow that moved smoothly on the seafloor. And suddenly, it all clicked for him. "I know who the culprit is," Oliver said to himself. it is a crown of thorns starfish. That explains the squiggly lines on the seafloor and the eaten up chunk of coral that's on the seafloor, because that's what they eat. And the description of a kind of lumpy and spiny shadow that moved smoothly on the seafloor. Oliver swam as fast as he could, although being a bamboo shark, he wasn't the fastest swimmer. He searched the reef until he found what he was looking for. A crown of thorns starfish, slowly crawling across the coral with its spiny arms, and it was eating the coral. Excuse me, crown of thorns starfish? Oliver said to the starfish. I think you've been damaging the coral. Is that true? The starfish paused and looked at Oliver. Well, yes, it said in a slow, raspy voice. I'm just eating. That's what I do. Oliver the bamboo shark said to the starfish, Yeah, I understand that you need to eat, but the coral is very important to the creatures here too. Without it, many of us might lose our homes. The starfish wriggled its spines thoughtfully and said, Oh, I didn't realize so many creatures depended on the coral like I did. Well, then what should I do? Oliver thought for a moment and said, Well, maybe you could move to a part of the reef, like just right next door, that has already been damaged or has fewer creatures living in it. That way, you can eat without causing too much harm to others. The starfish nodded slowly. That sounds fair. I get to have a whole section of coral to myself where it's already been eaten and other creatures aren't depending on it. And all of you can still have your reef and we can all be happy. Yeah, I like that. You know what? I'll try to find a new spot. Soon, word spread quickly around the reef, thanks to Oliver the bamboo shark's efforts. Even the shrimp helped by telling its neighbors to be mindful of the coral. And over time, the damaged coral slowly began to recover, and its vibrant colors returned and were brighter than ever. One evening, as the coral was shimmering beautifully once more in the moonlight, Oliver rested on the sandy seabed, watching the reef come alive in the light. Fish were darting in and out of the coral, shrimp were dancing joyfully, and the starfish could be seen crawling toward a not too far away and less crowded part of the reef. Oliver felt proud of his work. He might not have been the biggest shark in the sea, but he made a big difference in the reef. And he had learned something too. Sometimes, problems can be solved by understanding each other and working together. Oliver then curled up into the sand and whispered, Good night, Coral Reef. I'm glad you're safe now. And with that, Oliver drifted off to sleep, dreaming of his next big mystery. And the bamboo shark lived happily ever after. The end. The bamboo shark, or more commonly known as long-tailed carpet sharks, are in the Hemicilidae family of sharks in the order of Orectolobiformes. They're usually found in the shallow waters of the Indo-Pacific and can be found in Southeast Asia around Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, and the Philippines, and in northern Australia along coastal regions and reefs, and the Indian Ocean near countries like India and Sri Lanka, and also the Western Pacific Ocean, including Korea, Japan, and Papua New Guinea. There are 17 different species of bamboo sharks under the family of Hemicilidae. These species are divided into two genera, or two genuses, which are the Chilocilium, and the Hemicilium, or the walking sharks. This genus of the bamboo shark is called a walking shark because they use their pectoral and pelvic fins to walk along the ocean floor, rather than swimming like most sharks. This movement looks like they're taking little steps, almost like crawling. The 17 different species of bamboo sharks are 6 in the Chilocilium, which are the Arabian bamboo shark, brown-banded bamboo shark, gray bamboo shark, Indian bamboo shark, Indonesian bamboo shark, and the slender bamboo shark. And there are 11 different species in the Hemicilium genus, or the walking sharks. These are the epaulet shark, the Papuan epaulet shark, the Cendrawasih epaulet shark, the Milne Bay epaulet shark, speckled carpet shark, hooded carpet shark, the Rajaampat epaulet shark, the Halmahera epaulet shark, the Jayapura epaulet shark, Triton epaulet shark, and the Barrow epaulet shark, which this one is still under research but recognized as a unique species by some experts. Bamboo sharks are small. They grow about 2 to 3 feet long, and they're about the size of a guitar sometimes. Some can grow as long as 4 feet. Many bamboo sharks have brown stripes or spots, which help them hide on the ocean floor. In fact, they're sometimes called bamboo sharks because of their striped appearance, which look like bamboo nodes. Bamboo sharks live in warm, shallow waters in the tropical Indo-Pacific region, often near coral reefs and in tide pools. Bamboo sharks are bottom dwellers, meaning they like to stay close to the sea floor. Bamboo sharks eat small sea animals like crabs, shrimp, and little fish. Bamboo sharks are nocturnal and are mostly active at night. That's when they search for their food. Bamboo sharks have barbels, which are little feelers near their mouths. These are like cat whiskers and help them find food in the sand. Female bamboo sharks lay eggs that look like little pouches. People call these eggs mermaid's purses because of their shape. Baby bamboo sharks hatch from the eggs and can take care of themselves right away. Bamboo sharks are often kept in aquariums because they're small and gentle. Bamboo sharks can survive out of the water for up to 12 hours, which would help them in tide pools that can dry up. Have you seen a real bamboo shark before? If you have, where did you see it? If you want to write to us, ask your parent to email us at animalstoriesforkids@gmail.com and tell us what you think of our stories. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for listening to Animal Stories for Kids. If you like our stories, please give us a 5-star rating, subscribe to our podcast, and share it with your friends and family. Plus, check out exclusive show-related content and join the community at patreon.com/animalstoriesforkids. Until next time, bye!